So this is my second time recording this video, mind you. So let me just get to it, right? Short story short. I'm a bit frustrated today. Of course, something at work. When you're the person whose cooler head usually prevails, people usually come to you and they air out their frustrations. And you're just like, hey, if it don't apply, let it fly. Who cares? Hey, when it's their time, the boss will get to it. Or, people usually fire themselves or people usually hang themselves. And I'm not one to want anybody to lose their job, but damn it. How much more can somebody take? When you're the person who is doing your job and you're dotting all your I's and crossing all your T's, and that's not every day, but it's very rare that you don't. And the person who always is haphazard and lazy and half-assed, they get the same perks you get. And that's not true all the time, but, it's like we're all working. Everybody's getting a check, but you're getting a check to do fucking shit. And I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. How is that fair? And why isn't anybody saying anything? But if I do something, no matter how small, it's going to be brought up in the meeting. But you add the pressure to me of, we talked about this a couple of days ago, being the responsible one. Fuck being responsible. And this is my rebellious side. And I do have one. I don't want to go rogue, but I can be rebellious. And I will go rogue. And this is part of healing, and this is part of trauma. And let's just get to it and call a spade a spade. It is what it is. This is what happens when, and it's part of people pleasing. Maybe I'm still healing from it. The rebellion of fuck everybody. I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do. No, there's one thing I'm going to leave for y'all to do, and don't call me and don't text me about it. Don't come bitching about it, because this chick don't do 99 things and she only does one, and she's still getting paid and getting perks. I really feel like telling everybody to kiss my ass today. And people on the other side of this camera can go, oh, you're a Christian, you keep saying God and Jesus in the Bible. Jesus got frustrated. Maybe Jesus didn't use profanity. Maybe he never felt like telling people to kiss his ass, but he sure ran away from people because he got tired of people too. Human. I'm human. Don't expect me to be superhuman. Don't, because I'm not. The God in me is, and that's who I rely on, but I'm human. I really feel like telling them people to kiss my ass today because I'm over it. I'm tired of it. And it's annoying. And when you go to people with your frustration, when they're used to you being the one that they can come to, sometimes they just discredit your concern. Sometimes they just look at you like, how dare you even share concern with me? Or you must be weak. Oh, I found her weakness. I found her Achilles heel. I found that spot where she wrestled with God and her hip got touched. I found that spot. She's frustrated. And they make fun of you, or they gossip about you, and they'll talk about you. And I don't care about that stuff because I'm used to it happening. I don't think you should be a person walking around this earth thinking that you don't get talked about, particularly when you are gossip, or when you hang around gossips, or when you work with them, or even when you live with them. Some people come from a family full of gossips, can't mind your business, and you got enough stuff going on, but you got to talk about everybody else stuff because you're deflecting. You can't look in the mirror. Those same people, mind you, that you sit around that gossip, you think it's funny, you think it's okay, you don't indulge, but you listen. They talk about you too. They don't want nobody talking about them, though. Lot of fucking nerve. But as usual, I digress. It is frustrating when you're the one that people think they can rely on, but you can't rely on anybody. And you shouldn't, but you still should be able to, because we're all human and we're on this planet passing through. We're all on a mission, all on our own journeys, but there's a connection. We're all connected. Being a human makes you connected. It's called humanity for a reason. People don't always have empathy for you when they think you're the strong one. And nobody's fucking strong all the time. Nobody wants to be. Superman had kryptonite, and I'm not Superman. I ain't toot my own horn. I ain't a narcissist. I ain't none of that. I'm just frustrated. And I'm just tired of the bullshit. I'm tired of it. Call me out on the carpet for little things, about 3, 4 little things that don't even matter, because the person who don't do no work don't like it. But she doesn't get called out in the meeting for anything. It's always to the side, or there's always a little group talking about it, and then you have management saying, oh, I'm gonna do something about it, but you never do shit. And even if you try, she gonna buck back and tell you kiss her ass and not fucking do it. When you are a manager, supervisor, boss, a parent, grandparent, anybody that has authority, and everybody, not everybody, but everything is on your back, right? If you ask or delegate somebody to do something and they blatantly don't do it, especially after you've asked twice, they're telling you to blatantly kiss their ass. And nobody does anything about it. I'm not going to sit here and act like I know everything because I'm 52. I'm not going to act like I got it all together and I have all the wisdom in the world because I'm 52. I pray for wisdom every day. I ain't going to lie. I don't know how to handle this. I don't know how to handle it. And it's not like it's the first time it's happened to me. I've gotten really strong at setting boundaries and standing up for myself. But there's a part of me that when I get frustrated, that other side comes out. And I don't want to be that person at work. I would rather just stay to myself, but that's not healthy. And that's not professional. But what do? I don't always have healthy and professional days. I don't always feel healthy and professional. This shit ain't right. And I'm fucking tired of it. Putting in all this effort. And this sometimes, when you talk to people who've been single for a while, this is part of the reason. Who wants to take the chance on getting into something where you know you're going to put in a certain percentage and the other person might not? You can't gauge that always. There are red flags in the beginning, but sometimes them red flags, the real big ones, don't come, or the subtle ones don't come until in the middle or towards the end. And at 52, I ain't got time to be wasting and waiting for a red flag to pop up. I don't like when I'm given a thou wow and somebody's only given a honey. I don't like it. I'm frustrated and I don't know what to do with it. It is what it is. I'm going to pray and I'm going to eat something after I shower, and I'm going to go to sleep because I'm just getting off. I dead ass don't know what to do with this. And I dead ass get tired of people expecting me to do the right thing all the time, and when I don't, it's a problem. I'm not Jesus, so expect me not to do the right thing all the time. You do not want to see my rebellious side, but then again, I don't want to be, and that's a weakness, if you let somebody provoke you or cajole you into being rebellious. And I'm not going to do it. I don't think. Stay tuned. I'm still healing. Peace.